What's good, y'all? So earlier today, it was announced that not only is Al Haymon taking his fighters to Spike TV and NBC, he's also going to CBS, which is the parent company of where, for the last 2 or 3 years, the majority of his fighters have fought on, which is Showtime. So let me read you the press release that I received. Live boxing returns to CBS television network with multi-year venture from CBS and Showtime. CBS Sports presentation of Premier Boxing Champions to air in conjunction with the marquee Showtime Championship boxing events. CBS Sports and Showtime Sports have announced a multi-year joint venture to present live boxing on the CBS television network. The first up to 8 live events in 2015 will premiere on Saturday, April 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. Premier Boxing Champions on CBS will air in conjunction with marquee Showtime Championship boxing events as part of a partnership that will cross-promote the live programs across multiple platforms. The first 6 weeks to begin this venture will feature 2 of the biggest names in the sport, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Adonis Stevenson. And bookend this year's most anticipated boxing event, the Showtime pay-per-view presentation of undisputed pound-for-pound champion Floyd Mayweather. Each live boxing event on CBS and Showtime will be supported with short and long-form shoulder programming that will air across multiple platforms, including CBS, Showtime, and CBS Sports Network. In addition, a significant marketing budget will be dedicated to promoting each of the live CBS broadcasts and each major Showtime telecast with targeted advertising campaigns. The Premier Boxing Champions series on CBS will help usher in a new era in the sport and the storied history of boxing, said Stephen Espinoza, Executive Vice President and General Manager of Showtime Sports. With the support of our parent company, we are uniquely positioned for a 3-tiered approach that includes live boxing broadcasts on America's #1 network, the cable reach of CBS Sports Network, and of course the premium television leader in boxing, Showtime. The benefit of elevating the sport across these platforms for all involved, including Showtime, is immeasurable. The schedule of upcoming live boxing events on CBS and Showtime is as follows. Showtime Boxing Championship Boxing on Saturday, March 28th. Showtime Championship Boxing will present a doubleheader featuring a featherweight showdown between WBC champion Johnny Gonzalez and top contender Gary Russell Jr., and a matchup of 154-pound contenders Jermell Charlo and Vanes Martirosyan. The live Showtime telecast will preview the following week's April 4th CBS debut of Premier Boxing Champions. Premier Boxing Champions on CBS. The CBS premiere on Saturday, April 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will feature light heavyweight world champion Adonis Stevenson defending his WBC title against former super middleweight champion Sakio Bika in the co-feature. Undefeated light heavyweight contender Arthur Bejitriev, I never knew how to say his name, will face veteran former world champ Gabriel Campillo. The CBS broadcast, with its national reach of more than 110 million households, will offer a broad platform to promote a major Showtime Championship boxing event just 2 weeks later. And on April 18th, Showtime presents the network debut of former world champion and Mexican superstar Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. as he takes on light heavyweight contender Andres Fonfara. You know, Bob Arum's not happy about that. Premier Boxing Champions on CBS on Saturday, May 9th. Premier Boxing Champions returns to CBS for the second installment, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This broadcast will pit undefeated Omar Figueroa, who recently vacated his lightweight world championship to move up in weight to 140 pounds, against former champion Ricky Burns. The April 18th Showtime telecast and the May 9th CBS broadcast will be supported by the May 2nd Showtime pay-per-view event featuring the undefeated world's #1 ranked fighter Floyd Mayweather. So these fights are going to get heavy promotion, I guess, during like all the build-up to Mayweather and I believe Pacquiao. So like all these upcoming fights are gonna be getting promoted alongside that fight in the promotion for that fight. That's what it sounds like. Additional confirmed dates for Premier Boxing Champions on CBS include live broadcasts in June, July, and September With up to 3 remaining events on the 2015 calendar yet to be announced, the live boxing broadcast on CBS, other than the aforementioned premiere, will be broadcast live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Premier Boxing Series Championships was created for television by Haymons Sports. It is the first consistent series presentation of live boxing on CBS in 15 years. The network aired a one-off live event featuring current WBC Super Bantamweight champion Leo Santa Cruz in 2012. Prior to that, the last live boxing on the network was in 1997, when then middleweight champion Bernard Hopkins knocked out Glenn Johnson. Live boxing was a staple on the network in the 1980s, consistently featuring Hall of Famers Sugar Ray Leonard, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, and others. Boxing history on CBS dates back to 1948, when the past blue ribbon bouts premiered, featuring legendary blow-by-blow commentator Russ Hodges. So yeah, this is great. We got more boxing on network television, which can only help the sport grow, and this puts to death all the rumors, I think, of the head of CBS talking about he's going to fire Stephen Espinosa because he lost all of the Haymon fighters, when in reality he really didn't. I guess they were just working out the final details to add more boxing to Showtime and CBS. So and all that, it works out to be good for Showtime and CBS in a whole. So let me know what you guys think about this. What do you think about the matchups? Do me a favor and subscribe.